traditional method of seeking research, I use a technique that enables me, put human interaction back into art research, and I want to share it with you. My name is Natasha Costello. I'm a Thompson Rivers University third-year sociology major with a literary and art history certificate, which reflects my interest on the subject of Canadian Afghanistan war artists, and is the center of my presentation. I first discovered art inspired by war after taking an art history course, which led me to a special topics course, Canada's War Art. During this course, I was required to seek out artists specializing on the genre and was directed to the website Canadian Forces Artist Program, or CFAP, where I located the artists. From there, I sought these individuals online and found their websites if available. Up till now, this sounds like any other research method, but here's where it diverges from the norm. I decided I wanted to bypass the third-party view of these artists and their work and directly communicate with them through email. This gave me first-hand accounts of these extraordinary individuals' experience with war and their techniques of expression, which is difficult to find in articles and books. I also began to cultivate relationships with many of those that I contacted, adding further depth to my representation of their work. Karen Bailey, an artist who focuses on documenting the conflict in Afghanistan from her location at the Triage Hospital based on the Kandahar airfield, is an example of the depth of study that results from my method of interaction. In her book Triage, Bailey discusses her first exposure to wounded soldiers, civilians, and to her shock, children. What she doesn't reveal is how nervous and jet-lagged she was at the time. Nor does she mention how intimidated she felt around the many men suffering head injuries and how she was drawn towards a girl in a tiny wheelchair with a leg injury, which was her first subject. As Bailey traveled to Kandahar to interact with the subjects of her work and liked to focus on the people behind the lines, so too did I seek the core of my research, the mind behind the work that inspires and awakens so many. Find out more about what I uncovered at the undergrad conference at TRU.